Hi everyone, Sailor Moon here and Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver here, and today we're going to talk about how some folks think there are true Sailor Moon followers and there's not. Now, there's going to be some folks in the Sailor Moon followership, which are sometimes called Moonies, I don't know why, who believe that they are the true Sailor Moon followers. Now, this might be the same folks who do gatekeeping, or the same folks who, talk about how, if you hate, about how they don't like the Deacon Cloverway Sailor Moon, how they don't like to, how they're against the Latinist, Frenchist, Spanish, you know, Hebrewists, Farsius, and Hellenish borrowed names. They're also the ones that are against, strike names or stead names being shifted, all kinds of things that they're against. And back in the day, there were some folks out there, who believed that they were the true Sailor Moon followers. Now, when we started on YouTube or Euro, this would have been in 2008 YL, when we said that we liked the Deke Sailor Moon and Cloverway Sailor Moon, we were either, scathed for like, oh, you're not true Sailor Moon follower because you like the Deke and Cloverway Sailor Moon. And at the time, that was the and Pioneer one. And at the, Pathseeker. And at the time, that was the only free English ones you had. There was no other one. I mean, yeah, there were follower, ones, but they weren't the true one, though. See, it would be a long time before Viz would get the rights to work with any Sailor Moon thing, so those are the only English ones you had back in the day, and those were what a lot of Sailor Moon followership were against. And they do make a big deal about the names. I'm not making it up. Still to this day, there are some folks out there that say, oh, why don't you call them by their Daunish borrowed names instead of calling them by their Latinist, Frenchish, Spanish, Hebrewish, Hellenish, and Farsius borrowed names? I had someone on Twitter once, or Gilgil once, so this was like, I guess it would have been years ago, I don't know, telling me, oh, stop saying, say the right names. Well, in the Deke world and the Cloverway world, those are the right names. And I don't see why folks make a big deal out of it, but yeah, they do make a big deal out of it. And you want to say something? Oh, yeah, you're right, Sailor Moon. They do make something out of it. They behave as, that the Viz Sailor Moon is the one that they wish they got back in the day. Never mind all of the binds and downsides that Viz's Sailor Moon would have been under if it would have came out back in the day. You see, they got a belief, that Deke and Cloverway really didn't truly have to skim anything out. They thought it could be kept the way it was. But you see, you folks might be open-minded, and you might be trusting of a lot of things, and maybe could handle things the right way. But some folks were not so open-minded or trusting or could handle things. So yeah, there were a lot of folks out there that, didn't know those names, and those other borrowed names that you don't like, or the ones that they might know more of. And keep in mind, if Viz would have made that Sailor Moon back in the day, I hardly doubt it that it would have been picked up by any folk work. I hardly doubt that UPN and WB and Fox and USA and Cartoonies and YTV, I hardly doubt they would have even handled it. It wouldn't even have come out, you know. Because unlike everywhere else where Sailor Moon was, I don't know who it was made for. Some say it was made for grown-ups in the rest of the world. But in Nordvinland, the 4-1 Reichs and a settled land, Sailor Moon was made for children. And yes, all those things had to be skimmed out. Sorry. You want to go back now? Yeah, you're right about that, Sailor Mercury or Sailor Quicksilver. A lot of these Sailor Moon followers, they like to bitch and rant about every single thing that Deacon Cliverway did that they didn't like. And, have this held belief that the Viz won, and they say, oh, well, Viz didn't have to do any of these things. Well, yeah, by the time Viz got the rights to work with it, that mindset, that standard, that trust, that open-mindedness, and folks being more grown up and folks having a could deal with those things and handle them greater. Well, that mindset was not the mindset then that it is now. And to say that you're a true Sailor Moon follower because you watch the Toei one or you watch the Viz one now, that's just dumb. I mean, true Sailor Moon followers is anyone who, follows Sailor Moon and likes it. No need of which offshoot that they watch. No need if they got all the dolls that were ever made and all the dolls that are being made now. Never minding what names they choose to go by, or never mind, their wisdom of it. So at the end of the day, there are no true. All Sailor Moon followers are true followers. No need of how long they've been watching. No need how many books they do or don't have. No need how many dolls they do or do not have. And no need what offshoot of Sailor Moon that they watched back in the day. So, yeah, everyone are true Sailor Moon followers, or Moonies, as some folks like to call them. But some folks seem to think that the word Moonie might not be the right word for it. It's like almost saying mooned. Like you're crazy or you're nuts or something. So I could see why some folks out there may not like that. And you want to end this now? Yeah. So at the end of the day, the true Sailor Moon followers out there are the ones who like Sailor Moon and who have watched Sailor Moon. No need what offshoot of the drawing show or the drawing film they had watched. No need if they have all the books ever written, if all the books are coming out now, if they have all the dolls ever made or all the dolls that are being made now. They are true Sailor Moon followers. So that's the end of this film. If you like this film, then, follow us. Sorry for that burp. Don't forget to share, rate, and, share and playlist and thumb up the film. I know it's a lot. And hit that ringer when, sorry for burping again. Hit that ringer when you want to know when the next upload, live stream, or short's been done. I, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver, Amy, and I, Sailor Moon Serena, will see you later. Goodbye. Farewell. So long.